hiding in a room, and anything which was distantly connected with this issue, my body and mind couldn't take it. And believe me, I'm not the kind of person who would respond to things like this. I have been a fighter in my own right all my life, but this was a very new reaction from my being, and I was just going, I was flowing with that. So till November, I remember uh, people would want to tell me certain details ki aisa hua waisa hua, but everything in me would cringe, and which people say in their own words ki theek hai, the loss, the sorrow has taken hold of me so much that I can't respond normally in life. So I couldn't hear anything, couldn't see anything. And even a mention of the case would give me palpitation and deep, deep sorrow and anxiety. So only after that, when I could muster the courage to be normal and coming to terms with whatever has happened, I started keeping little tab of whatever was happening around. And in the noise of all of it, somewhere I heard your voice as well. And YouTube, of course, is a very distant thing for me to reach out to for knowing what is happening in the case. But somehow, as you have shared the connection, I would also share something that I happened to hear a couple of your posts, and I always thought in my heart that आपका आपके विचार और आपका जो मैनरिज्म एंड द वे यू प्रेजेंट थिंग्स बहुत ही सुलझा और बहुत ही जो कहते हैं middle path, and a
Yeah.
very genuine person, the way one wants to put a question. It's not like making an opinion of one side or the other. So I
Yes.
मैंने आपको हमेशा बहुत सुलझा हुआ पाया. So that was my connect. So in the noise of it all, I, for some reason, I could connect with whatever you said in couple of videos that I saw you. So thank you so much for
Ji.
being this.
Thank you.
I mean, all I love is the genuineness in the people, and thank you, my brother. Though unfortunately in this scenario, he has opened up a window for me to realize how we all are connected, and it's very, very magical. It's surprising to find that, yeah, in so many unknown ways and unsaid words, we still can connect with each other. And I connected with you, Ujwalji. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much.
थैंक यू प्रियंका जी, थैंक यू। बस मुझे आपको एक ही बात कहनी है कि आपकी इस जंग में मैं खड़ा हूँ आपके साथ। जो भी है, जैसा भी है, जिस भी स्थिति में हूँ, जो भी मेरी सीमाएं हैं, उसमें मैं आपके साथ हूँ। मैं यही कह सकता हूँ, इससे ज़्यादा मुझे नहीं लगता कि मुझे इससे ज़्यादा कुछ कहने की ज़रूरत है। आप
नहीं नहीं,
सभी
बिल्कुल
जानते हैं
नहीं.
कि मैं हूँ और हमेशा हूँ।
और मैं ये भी बताना चाहती हूँ प्रियंका, उज्जवल जी ग्राउंड प्रोटेस्ट पे भी आए हैं मेरे साथ, कोलकाता, हैदराबाद, जहाँ पर भी ये एंड इवन माउंट ब्लैंक के बाहर जब भी हमने कैंडल लाइट्स किए हैं, ही इज़ ऑलवेज बिन देयर. सो ही इज़ ऑलवेज देयर, हिज वॉइस इज़ देयर, हिज प्रेजेंस हैज़ ऑलवेज बिन देयर इन all his capabilities. Really, really, even I want to thank you and take this opportunity from bottom of my heart for standing with us, for standing with Sushant and his family.
स्मिता जी, ये मेरा फर्ज है और मैं अपना फर्ज समझकर कर रहा हूँ और मैं हमेशा करता रहूंगा।
इसी बात को सल्यूट करते हैं कि अगर हम किसी और के लिए नहीं बट अपने आप के ऑनेस्टी के लिए अगर कुछ करें तो उसकी ब्यूटी ही कुछ और होती है, एंड दैट आई
बिल्कुल
कैन सी.
बिल्कुल।
Thank you. And Ari,
थैंक
coming back to you, very
Yeah.
recently, now that I have become little operational on Twitter, I've come across your posts, and again, a very clear mind and a very, very positive heart I've seen, I've felt. So, really, brother, I don't know. You would also not know how we are placed, what we look like, but there's this connect, and this is really, really beautifully bizarre for me. So I connected with you as well. Thank you so much. And I've also got to know the story. I knew this story earlier on. Somebody, my sister told me and shared with me. And now when I saw your post and with Smita, I could say that who is this person? Sounds very sorted and all. And then I could connect both the stories that this is the same person I knew about. So hats off to you. And believe me, yeah, Sushant, though is not on this planet, may not be in the physical form, But the energy has connected the like-minded people, and for which I'm very thankful to all of you and to him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for the kind words. It's just his energy, you know. It took me 6 years to talk about it. I was, you know, like you mentioned, you know, this lapses, the memory lapses, you know, you go into anxiety and everything. It took, but now I'm not going to stop. That's what I can tell you. Now I'm never going to stop. And this is the only mission for me. Not more than a mission, you know, just the goal. And you're not alone, no matter what, you
Here,
know.
I can only say nature has always, time and again, chose one or the other soul to express its beauty through it, and those who allow it, of course. And when I say allow, means that when we let go our prejudices, when we let go our stereotypical mindsets, we can see a lot more. And through why? Because Sushant was exploring, he was a scientist in true self, because he was experimenting with himself. हमारे वेदास में भी तो यही कहा गया है कि अंदर जाके देखो, मतलब कहने की बात यही है कि अपने साइकी को आप आराम से, अगर बहुत ही रुचि से अगर उसकी तरफ आप अगर एक मत होके देखते हो, तो आपको अपनी गहराइयों से चीजें निकलती हुई नजर आएंगी, एंड देन यू कैन choose and see where not everybody is born right or wrong. These are patterns that we are tempted to follow because of our conditioning, because of the societal pressure, because of our genetics. We are in some pattern, but if we become aware, we are able to see it. So Sushant was the kind who was a scientist in the sense that who was able to see कि अच्छा मैं ऐसे behave करता हूँ तो क्यों करता हूँ. अच्छा, human beings behave like that, we have these emotions, why do we have these emotions. Basic में आया, insecurity is the thing. Our survival instinct is in place, for which we need roti kapda or makan, which is like the basics. After which, whatever we have made as a what do you say, a palpable need, are not actually the needs, which these are created needs, and he understood it. So he got in under that knowing of the psyche, and exploring himself. So as a scientist, he opened the doorway for things to come out of him, and somehow that energy, that nature is still working, perhaps through all of us, those who
Yeah.
are honest to at least explore what is there, are somehow connected through this very painful phenomena. I cry when I have to say that this was the costs that came with it, but yeah, something in a miraculous way has been given way after that. I wish he was here. I can't imagine speaking all these things where I'm not able to go back and share it with him, because anything which would happen at this level was the first clue or first trigger for me to call him, or for him to call me. And of course also my husband, my partner Siddharth, we three used to be like, अगर हमें जिंदगी में बहुत ही परेशानियां और बहुत ही what do we say, you know, when we you come across life and it is tough, and when you're sensitive, you see ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, why this, why that, and you go through it. But when you come back, you discuss it. भाई ये हुआ, वो हुआ, why do we, and those were some such enlightening discussions that we used to have. And now all this happening, and I'm not able to go back and find his bite on this. It's the most tragic of all. Believe me, I've heard. I am also, I also am a patron of art and everything. So I read a lot, and with him, and with him going into Bollywood, so story also, cinema also. Through that, I've gone through so many stories, and they were painful. And vicariously, we also go through those pain, and we feel it, and we feel, oh my God, it was so painful yet so sweet, a thing which I could relate to. But never in my life I have come across a story this beautiful and this tragic. My brother's going away is the most tragic story. I mean, I'm telling you objectively, it's the most tragic turn of events I have come across. Not only because I'm part of it, but also I've never seen loss of such potential, such a tragic way. For some, for people's greed, no, I've not.
You're not alone. I mean, we are all with you always.
That's perhaps is the only thing, I would say, which has brought me today itself. In the morning I was thinking that, oh my god, every now and then this bout of sorrow, and I don't want to move one part of mine, one finger of mine. But today something came to me. I said, no, I know this is very deep, this is very painful, but this cannot be my weakness. My brother can never be my weakness. He has to be my strength.
Exactly.
And that's why I thought today that I will mm, make connect with similar minded, similar hearted people, and maybe this movement will go further ahead. Maybe this is what nature wants. So with this
Exactly.
intention I came today.
Yeah,
Thank you
he's the
all.
strength. He's the
Yes.
strength. We always have to focus on the strength. And
I want to, if I could hug you, Priyanka, I really want to give you a tight hug. And I
Thank you for
keep
that.
saying this all the time, no matter what, I'm standing tall in front of you between every evil thing which comes, your way and Sushant's way still. And I always will be there, no
Thank you
matter
all.
what, no matter what. It's my promise, it really, really, I mean, I have no words to express, this tragic thing. Every single day we see his videos and pictures, and it's like, why him? Why him? And that pain, in some way pushes me to again fight. No, this can't happen. But yes, it has happened, and we all are going through this. And trust me, all the people who could not connect with Sushant, who could not understand, why we are so insanely, madly involved into this justice fight, I have disconnected with them totally. I have, SSRN is only my friend. One of my friend is here, and I wanted you to speak to her today. We have Shilpa from California, USA, Priyanka. She has been one of the strongest voices. She has not left this war for even a day, for an hour. And yeah, I know, Shilpa, it's tough for all of us, but I wanted you to give the strength you have to Priyanka today. We all have gathered here to assure them, to assure the family that no matter what, we all are standing tall with them. Nothing can break us, no matter what. Shilpa, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Smita and Priyanka. आपकी चुप्पी भी हमको मंजूर था. And but thank you so much. You came back, and now you're here today, and लाखों लोग आज आपको सुन रहे हैं. So you know, all I want to say is we are always there with the family, no matter what a lot of people are saying.
Thank you,
I'm
Shilpa.
sorry, I can't talk.
I'm so sorry that I knew that I may not be prepared to hold it
no,
further.
no,
I'm
you
so
don't need to be
sorry.
sorry.
No,
It's
Priyanka, it's all. I'm sure everybody feels the pain, in every bit of the day, and that's what keeps us strong together. You must be seeing since few days we've been fighting with what kind of evil elements as well. But as far as the SSRN army is always with me. They always wonder that how am I going since a year. But trust me, their love and their faith and their support keeps me going. And I'm sure you must be also feeling the same way, the way they pour their love and support each and every single day. They come like shields when we are attacked. They protect us, they defend us. It's amazing.
Believe me, if I can say something, there are so many things which I'm screaming inside my whole body to speak out, but I can't because of some, let's say, legal compulsions, right?
Yeah.
But finding those voices coming from other end, from person that I have never seen, but I just see somebody and writing things which I wanted to say, something in my heart just thanks the person and thanks this whole energy that, okay, I wanted to say it, oh, somebody said it, oh yes, this is actually SSR's extended family in
Yeah.
that much. Even
True.
today somebody wrote something very beautiful which I have been wanting to say ki, SSR, as in he was just coming in his elements. Abhi tak to as an individual he had explored his capabilities as an entertainer, as an actor, but as a person, like, कहते हैं कि nature tries to perfect the species, and as soon as the species is perfected, there is evolution to a next species, and that is what has been the story of evolution all along. So even human species are trying to perfect itself. Like the love that we talk about is okay, I won't go in depth of it, but what it means is like all of us are connected, and for all of us to realize that. So Sushant touched it somewhere, so he was going that ways. And even when he's not, so to say, in physical form, that energy is operating and it is working through us. It is working through every person. If what I'm not able to say, somebody else is saying. So today somebody said that this potential was half realized and he was only flowering out, and he would have made history in the sense we would never know what capability was there through him that this species could have expressed for the emancipation of the species itself. I don't know if I make sense, but it means that through one or the other individual, certain extra measures are taken which takes the whole energy of that particular species upward. So that is lost forever. Sushant, through Sushant, it was possible, but it is lost. And the person wrote that he was inspired and was inspiring. And these are the words I wanted to say, but couldn't find the right time or avenue to put it across. And somebody said it. So yes, all of us are working as a collective, as a single organism, if I could say, and things are coming out, and I'm thankful for that
How
energy.
magically things are coming out, actually, I don't think so history में ऐसा कभी हुआ होगा प्रियंका,
No,
कि
no.
जिन लोगों ने सप्रेस किया, जिन लोगों ने चाहा कि ये जस्टिस मूवमेंट शुरू में ही बंद हो जाए, लोग आवाज़ नहीं उठाए, दोज पीपल basically realized कि गलत कर दिया. I hope they realize it more and they accept, people who are aware of the fact, they come out and they speak up. I've been like pleading and begging कि अगर आपको कुछ भी पता है तो प्लीज आगे आकर बोलो, क्योंकि
स्मिता जी, इस मूवमेंट का कभी कोई फेस नहीं रहा, और
जी
यही इसकी वो बात है जिस वजह से ये मूवमेंट कभी मरा नहीं, कभी रुका नहीं,
Very
क्योंकि
well.
कोई एक इसका चेहरा नहीं था। हम सब इसका हिस्सा थे, और हम सब हिस्सा होकर एक पूरे जोश से बढ़ रहे थे, आज भी बढ़ रहे हैं, क्योंकि कोई एक नहीं है, यहाँ सब हैं और एक साथ हैं। और यही वो बात है जो इस मूवमेंट को जिंदा रखे हुए है, और ये हम जस्टिस लेकर ही रहेंगे, क्योंकि यहाँ पर कोई बंटवारा नहीं होने वाला है किसी का।
राइट.
कोई एक फेस नहीं है, दो फेस नहीं है, हम सब हैं और बराबरी से खड़े हैं, एक साथ खड़े हैं।
Yes, it's not going to feed somebody's ego, so it's not going to be sacrificed on that altar of that ego. Very well said, Julji, very well.
True, true. And Priyanka, I'm sure each one who's listening to you today wants to say hi to you, wants to express their emotions and love. On behalf of them today, I'm doing it. But I'm sure we'll have opportunities later, because today is your first day. You have come out and spoken. I have got a message from Varun Kapoor also, and he really wanted to join, but he couldn't. Who's been
Okay.
running this YouTube channel in California itself, and he stays very close to Shweta. Shilpa is aware of him, so he has sent you a lot of strength and courage, and he has asked you that is there anything which we can add on, and is there anything which we can do further to support the justice movement and the cause.
We have to stay united, is what I'll say to Varun. Thank you, first of all, to Varun, as well as Shilpa. Shilpa, I really wanted to thank you. I couldn't express it in enough words. I also connected with your post a lot, and I can see the love come through. So, of course, we may not have seen each other ever, but I connect with your energy. Thank you so much. And coming back to Varun and his question, all I want to say is that let's be united. There would be certain things uh, definitely trying to stop us from this going ahead, but let's not pay attention to what do you say, verbal semantic discourses which may mislead us. They are no good. People want to be toxic, they may be. Let's not pay attention to that. What matters is that we be steadfast in this. And secondly, that so far, because of the whole thing, that investigation that is on, we are collaborating and cooperating with the agency. And also everybody must be aware of the other case that is there, because of certain people trying to come out with a couple of movies and trying to use it as a ploy and a platform to disseminate misinformation about the case. So I'm very much caught up with that. But after which, I'm trying to say is that let's get together and let us allow Sushant to live through us by partaking in the dreams that he had enlisted. And very soon I'll be coming out with something, a platform through which we would want to do whatever good that he wanted to do to society, through AI, through education, through space exploration, or through awakening that curiosity in human beings from the very early on. So yeah, I really think that I would want my brother to live through that. So let's get together to do that. I want your blessing, I want your help, I want you all to again come together, that as a one unit, to make it happen. So yeah, that's what I want to say.
Thank you so much, Priyanka. Thank you so much for being here. I mean, you have no idea what it means for me, what it means for all of us. I'm sure there is a different kind of energy and positivity and strength today we all are feeling. I would want you all to express how you felt about it through your tweets and posts. I'm so sorry I could not take any of you for this particular space, but I promise you will come back soon where we can interact more. But for today, I think this was a very, very beautiful and much needed session. Thank you, Ujwalji. Thank you, Ere. Thank you, Shilpa. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
And
you.
a warm hug to you, Priyanka. And we are all there for you.
Thank you, Smita, for having me here. Two words, two things that I would want to say before going away. First is that let's not forget that there would be forces which would want to um, you know
Derail.
derail and
Yeah.
actually make it crumble down, the whole
Right.
movement, right?
Yeah.
Let's not give in to that forces at all.
Yeah.
There are so many things which so many people must be wanting to ask me about, the facts and circumstances of the case. Believe me, each one of you, believe me, I am more eager and I'm more dying to cry it aloud than you may want to hear it. I'm more desperate to talk it out, but believe me, the situation demands that we have a gracious silence on it, so that the investigation goes in the right direction. And secondly, before I part, I just want to say something which my brother quoted many times from Richard Bach, which is for all of us. I just want to remember him again through his words that he said. Um, don't believe what your eyes are telling you. All they show is limitation.
Wow.
Look with your understanding. Find out what you already know, and you will see the way to fly. This is from Sushant. He quoted Richard Bach many times with these words. And this is for us. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
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 you.
you.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you.